It's Monday night, and it's time for the Covered Bridge Music Hour, and I want to thank everybody for listening in. My name is Kevin Nemeth. I'm in the studio here at Digital Street Studio with Ricky Rocket Beck. Joey won't be joining us tonight. He's actually in the studio doing some tracking, and we're going to just move on with the show tonight. You know, Rick, I'm really tired today. Really tired tonight.
You know what's really weird? I realize this is Monday, but it seems like Sunday.
Well, I am really tired because for some reason my little dog is getting me up at like 2 or 3 times at night. And
how little is this dog?
He's only about 15 pounds. Of course, we have a big golden, but then we have the little dog, and for some reason the little dog is getting up. Now I'm not sure what he's doing, but you know, the thing about that little dog is when he's got to go, we better get him outside.
Oh, well, I was getting ready to say, so it's not like he has to go potty.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well,
but you know, and then my wife Cheryl is just sleeping right through it, and which is good for her. But this little dog's and he always comes on my side of the bed, and he jumps up and taps me, and it's amazing.
That's because he knows you'll do it.
Well, I know. Maybe I should put him back in his kennel.
It's like, how many musicians do you know when they're loading in gear? They always know the guy that'll carry everything, you know? But let me ask you
this. Are you equating musicians with dogs?
No, but let me ask you this. How old is the dog?
Dog is 4 years old.
Oh, so that's not too old. No. I was going to say, getting up often in the middle of the night.
Maybe it's food. We'll have to change his food. But anyway, I'll get my energy here, and we'll get through the show. We really appreciate everybody listening in tonight. And we're going to get right to some tracks from Covered Bridge, as we always try to do with the Covered Bridge Music Hour. We start the show off with Covered Bridge tracks. First is Songs About Us from Bring the Jazz Guitar on Monday. Then When You're Around from Forget the Real World. And Sleeping Next to Me, which is from Damned Old Blues. And then She's the One for Me from Rockwood Strings and Hope. And we'll be back after this segment of songs from Covered Bridge. And again, thanks for listening in to the Covered Bridge Music Hour.
I heard a song on the radio. The words cut deep into my soul, about 2 lovers who grew apart, now have loneliness and broken hearts. Well, I turned it off and I walked away. I'm getting used to the silence every day. It's just another song about us. It's just another song about us. Birds sing softly through the trees. Their sound echoes happily in the breeze. All I hear is the whippoorwill's lonely sound, crying for his lost love till dawn. I don't go outside and I stay indoors. I can't take that bird song anymore. It's just another song, a song about us. It's just another song about us. Every slow tempo and minor key makes it hard for me to breathe. All that is left are memories of me and you. Now every note I hear gives me the blues. It's just another song, a song about us. It's just another song, a song about another lonely song. Some days I just can't get me out of bed. Some days a late night party still in my head. Yeah, some days I am lost, looking to be found. But every day is a good day when you're around. Some days I just can't focus on what to do. Some days I think I have way too much to lose. Yeah, some days when I'm up, something's dragging me down. But every day is a good day when you're around. And I can always count on you to make me better every day. And I can always hear your voice when I'm having one of those days. I look in the mirror, my hair's out of place. Some days a brand new wrinkle is on my face. Yeah, some days I hear music, some days they're only sound. But every day is a good day when you're around. And I can always count on you to make me better every day.
head is pounding as I open up my eyes. My throat is hoarse and my mouth is pretty dry. Got to tell you, boy, my mouth was pretty dry. Sunlight through the window cast a real bright glow. I've got a yearning, burning question, what I really need to know is who's that sleeping next to me? Oh, who's that sleeping next to me? It ain't the same girl from last night. Who can it be? Oh, who's this sleeping next to me? Well, I drank a lot of whiskey and I downed a lot of wine. That neon tan she sported, it made her look so fine. I've got to tell you, boy, she never looked so fine. Before I knew it, barman called last call. Now here I am this morning, my head is in a fog. Oh no, oh, and who's this sleeping next to me? Oh, who's this sleeping next to me? Can't be the same girl from last night. Who can it be? Oh, who's this sleeping next to me? I don't know. Out of the bedroom, that tiptoed walk of shame. Didn't leave my number, and I don't even know her name. Got to tell you, son, I never got her name. Sunshine blind as I hear the back door slam. Just another well-intentioned, well, thank you, ma'am. I heard her yell out from inside. She said, oh, who was that sleeping next to me? I said, what? She said, who was that sleeping next to me? Oh, last night he was a 10, but this morning he's a 3. Oh, who was that sleeping next to me? I said, oh man, who was that sleeping next to me? Oh, who's this sleeping next to me? Can't be the same girl from last night. Who can it be? Oh, who's this sleeping next to me? Oh, man, here we go again. I'm just trying to get out of here with everything I got. Hope I got my wallet and everything. Got where I live almost, man. Time to get home. Oh, man. My head hurts. How does it hurt when I... Just poor blue jeans and white t-shirts. My girl is simple and true. She's real soft, but she rough you up. Won't stop loving till you had enough. First time that I met her, I knew she's the one for me. She's the one for me. She's the one for me, yeah. She's the one for me. She give a stranger her last dime. She cries and movies all the time. My girl, she's got a caring soul. But cross her family and watch out, Jack. Like a lion, she'll be on your back, rip you from head to toe. She's the one for me.
back here live in the studio in Digital Street Studio for the Covered Bridge Music Hour. I'm Kevin Nemeth, and I'm in the studio with Ricky Rocket Beck. And Ricky is doing the engineering for the show. You know, Rick, last Saturday just passed. I love doing music, and you know I've been doing music all my life. But Saturday's music was about as sad as it gets because I did a funeral mass for a very good friend of ours whose son, who's 25, passed away unexpectedly. And it's just terrible circumstances. And, you know, when you do that kind of thing, you know, I've done a lot of funerals, especially Catholic mass funerals, because when the kids were growing up, I kind of made some extra money on the side doing funeral masses in Catholic church and also doing weddings, Catholic church weddings. So I would do all the music, and you know, that was a good chunk of money during when my kids were growing up. That was my gig, so to speak. But when you do it for somebody you know, really, you know, very close to, the music really hit you. And there was a couple times that it was really difficult for me to get through it, and I had not experienced that before, other than one time I sang at my grandmother's funeral, which was really difficult. But you know, the songs that they selected just brought out all these emotions. And my daughter actually sang with me, Julianne, and she actually helped me through it because she was solid as a rock. And there's a couple points where I was really breaking up. And I don't know if as you get older, you get a little softer. I don't know, but I tell you what, it really it was a tough thing for me to do. But the music came out beautiful. Anyway, Mike Perza helped me out on the piano, and it was absolutely fantastic. So I tell you, music is in every aspect. Music is really the emotional aspect of human beings is brought out in music in all sides, you know, in every aspect. And it really is an incredible thing. The older I get, the more appreciation of music I have in every way to tell a story or to do something unique. So anyway, to carry this through, my I guess, you know, remember Lauren Ventura, who was in the studio here. And and then her mom, Corinne, who knew the family too, and she's walking in with me. And we're talking, you know, this is after the funeral mass, and we're walking into the reception. And we were talking, and we were talking about music and how Lauren's doing and everything. And, you know, because Lauren's came here in the studio. She's doing real well in Nashville. And her mom's actually helping Lauren write songs over in Nashville. She'll go to Nashville and write some songs. But about an hour after the reception was, you know, the funeral reception was done, we were going home, and I got this text from Corinne, and she said, "I have written these lyrics about this young man and the family," and she goes, "I would like to know if you would be interested in putting music to it." So I didn't look at the lyrics until this morning, and when I looked at them and grabbed the guitar, and it just like fit everything. You know, I had an idea, a melodic line and a chordal idea, and I just hit it, and it all fit. It all fell right in, and I'm like, holy mac! You know, this. I mean, it was like chills going up my back because you know, it just all fit together. So actually, I'm gonna probably be tracking that in here as a demo and sending it to her here pretty soon.
Cool.
So, but it was an amazing day. Amazing day on Saturday and this weekend, and then checking it out in the morning here. It's with putting the song and the words and the melody together. It just all came together, and that's a story I'll probably tell a long, long time.
Well, there's no recipe, you know. It's just funny how it all comes together.
Sometimes it just happens. Mm-hmm. It just comes together. So anyway, let's get back to some music.
Yeah, man.
We've got a kind of a rain summer section of music here with Sunrise Serenade by Joey Fulkerson out of his yet to be released solo album, which I'm working on him on that, folks. And then you've got You Make the Sunshine Brighter, and that is, who is that, Ricky? I can't even see that. J.R.
Junior.
That's Junior.
Junior Wilson.
Ah, Junior Wilson. I'm sorry,
man.
Junior. And then In the Summertime by Greg Ellingsworth from The Dream, and then, of course, Ricky and the Rockets, Standing in the Rain. So it's a 4-song set here on the Covered Bridge Music Hour. And I want to thank everybody for listening in, and we'll be back after these songs.
Well, you know I've always loved you. You know I've always cared. 'Cause every time I kiss you, I'm still floating through the air. And I guess it's love you feel for me and all the things we share. And every hour I'm not with you, there's one more weight to bear. And you make the sun shine brighter, you make the world stand still. You make my heart grow fonder, and you keep my love fulfilled. And I'll tell you how I love you in the woodlands by the stream. And when the misty shadows fall, I'll tell you in my dreams. Like a drop dew. You know I'd cross the highest mountain just to be with you. Now don't you ever doubt my love, don't you ever fear. Don't ever mind, my heart won't change, I'll always be there near. And you make the sun shine brighter, you make the world stand still. You make my heart grow fonder, and you keep my love fulfilled. And I'll tell you how I love you in the woodlands by the stream. And when the misty shadows fall, I'll tell you in my dreams. I never thought someone like me could feel the way I do. Never thought that I could ever find love so true. Now don't you ever doubt my love, don't you ever fear. Don't ever mind, my heart won't change, I'll always be there near. And you make the sun shine brighter, you make the world stand still. You make my heart grow fonder, and you keep my love fulfilled. And I'll tell you how I love you in the woodlands by the stream. And when the misty shadows fall, I'll tell you in my dreams. You make the sun shine brighter, you make the world stand still. Make my heart grow fonder, and you keep my love fulfilled. And I'll tell you how I love you in the woodlands by the stream. And when the misty shadows fall, I'll tell you in my dreams. When the misty shadows fall, I'll tell you in my dreams.
In the summertime, we don't have a fuel bill, we'll take that ride. Though the money's tight, go to the beach. If there are no oil spills, we'll have some good fun in the summertime. Come on kids, grab the blankets and the cooler. Hop in the car, we'll cruise down Route 1. Peel off our clothes, go diving in the water. In Ocean City, fun in the sun. You can play along the seashore, maybe go to the arcade. Daddy's looking for a good trip, Mama's in a good mood, I just got paid. Ba-da-doo, ba-ba-ba-doo-doo, ba-da-doo, ba-ba-ba-doo-doo, ba-da-doo, ba-ba-ba-doo-doo, ba-da-doo, ba-ba-ba-doo-doo. Get a job. All those tan bikini-clad beach babes I can touch, you know I'll look. Don't you worry about your mom for a minute, she'll have her pretty face buried in a book. You can play along the seashore, maybe go to the arcade. Daddy's looking for a good trip, Mama's in a good mood, I just got paid. In the summertime, we don't have a fuel bill, we'll take that a ride, though the money's tight. Go to the beach, if there are no oil spills, we'll have some good fun in the summertime. 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 In the summertime.
I must be crazy. I had a thought today. It's been such a long time since I looked at you this way. They said I insist, but there was so much that I missed. I'm breaking the chains of resist, 'cause I see sunshine standing in the rain. They said I was too young to know what I wanted to be. From the day I was born, this has been my destiny. I'm to be seen and not heard. I look back and it all seems absurd. Peace and love was the only word, 'cause I see sunshine standing in the rain. I'm to be seen and not heard. I look back and it all seems absurd. Peace and love was the only word, 'cause I see sunshine standing in the rain. Yeah, I see sunshine standing in the rain.
And we're back here live in the studio at Digital Street Studio for the Covered Bridge Music Hour. I'm Kevin Nemeth, and I'm in the studio with Ricky Rocket Beck, who's engineering for me. Joey is tracking in the other room. And again, I have to remind everybody, Joe, the reason why Joe's not joining us is because we're trying to get two things done at the same time. We are recording our Covered Bridge 7 album, and we're still doing the show. So we split time here on Monday nights, because Monday night's the time that Joe and I have been consistently, can I say consistently, doing music for this year, 10 years. 10 years we have been doing the Covered Bridge Music Project. And it was right after our, I guess it was our class reunion. It was just 2005, and it was our 30 year. No, I'm sorry. Be our 25th year. Yeah, okay. We're coming up on the 35th.
That's a little better.
Yeah, 25th year. It was our 25th year class reunion. And I saw Joe there, and I hadn't seen him in a while because, he was, I think, traveling with Chubby still at that time. So I hadn't seen him in a while. And I said, hey, Joe, man, I got all this music I've been kind of working on, and some of it's half done, some of it's done, but I'd like to know if you want to join in and we could work this thing as a team. So he jumped right on it. And we have been, going at it ever since for 10 years. So our goal was to do 6 albums in 10 years. So if we can get this album, the 7th one done by before the end of the year. It'll be 7 albums in 10 years. So that would pretty much be way ahead of our plan. And but we're just going to keep making music. It's just a lot of fun, and we really enjoy it. But 10 years for Covered Bridge. We got some nice Covered Bridge gigs coming up, and can't wait to promote those and push those. We're actually going to start working on doing a little bit of a video. We're going to have a couple videos this summer we're working on, which will be fun. I've never done anything like that before, but we're going to try to get those done.
Do I get to be in them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good, because I just bought a new hat. Wait till you see
all
it.
the Covered Bridge players are going to be in it, So we'll have a lot of fun when we do those.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, we're really having a great time making original music. And again, talking about original music.
Mm-hmm.
If you are an artist and you're listening to this show, or you're listening to the rebroadcast of it on our website, which you can get rebroadcast of these shows, both the Rocket Launch Show and the Covered Bridge Music Hour show, on digitalstreetradio.com. We have the shows have a page tab there where you can click on the page and open up the shows and listen to them. And plus you have all the past shows for this year are on there.
Plus there's a link for Know Your Risk in Business.
Yeah, the Know Your Risk in Business show, which is actually from my business, CNC Insurance, and the Small Business Insurance Center. Mm-hmm. We are actually doing the Know Your Risk in Business show. We're actually broadcasting and filming that show live here in the studio. You have to go on, if you want to check it out, you can, again, pick up the link at digitalstreetradio.com, but you can also go to bizinsurancetv.org and click on the link Know Your Risk in Business show. And it has all the same cast of characters, so you'll see what I mean when you get a chance.
Joey and the Indemnifiers.
Joey and the Indemnifiers.
Yeah.
Joey has a new band for this show, Joey and the Indemnifiers, so you have to check it out. But again, you can send us an email here at digitalstreetstudio@gmail.com. Let us know that you have original music that you'd like to get on the show. We'll tell you how to get it to us. And again, we're always looking for original music here in our original music venue, which is Digital Street Radio. So let's get to some more tracks, and we'll be back after these tracks. Here we've got 4. We've got Rich Engel on Extraordinary from his album Redemption. Sally and Jimmy with their track Dreamtown from Been Seen on the Road. Valerie Dunkel with Heartbroken. It'll be off her upcoming EP, which is yet to be released. And then Glynis Sampier, Wonderful Mom. And I guess with Mother's Day just being...
That was my idea.
Being out there from yesterday.
Yeah.
And from her album, No Disguises. So we'll be back after these 4 songs for the Covered Bridge Music Hour. Thanks for listening in.
When I was young and the world was mine, I swore I never would give up. Years have passed and I've lost so much time. Still I'm keeping my chin up. But when the dust is cleared, I'll be standing here. I'll never walk away, 'cause I wanna be. I wanna be. I wanna be extraordinary. Hey, been looking back, see the people in my life, seeing the ones that I gave up. We work it out, time passes by, but we're stronger now than when we first came up. But when the dawn closes in, I will still be here. I'm not walking away from you, 'cause I wanna be. I wanna be. And I wanna be extraordinary. Hey, hey, oh, oh, oh.
I get to thinking about how I am breaking and how I'm sinking into deep. Getting on the road to a new setting sun. Think of becoming refugee. I stop and wonder about the rain and the thunder that's just underneath of me. Haven't you heard the news today? Hundreds of lions have gone away. Don't know why it happens that way, and all I can do is pray. So when it gets heavy, like breaking my levee, I feel unsteady to be the one worth loving, and I turtle dove into a look above the misery. I find you there and become aware and turn around so easily. You make it right when you hold me tight and find the light inside of me. Haven't I heard the news you say? Thousands of times were made today. Don't know how you can feel this way. All I can do is pray. Anyway, so when all the funning is on the running, I find you stunning to me. You lighten my load and brighten my road and take it all so easily. You show me the right way, all of the highway, you find it in your story. I'm tired of running, the hide and go running, running into eternity. Haven't we made the news today? Breaking the rules and getting away. Don't know why it happens this way when all I can do is pray. Today, anyway. Won't you take me down to Dreamtown? 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 I wanna go to Dreamtown, dreaming about Dreamtown. On down to Dreamtown. I wanna go to Dreamtown, dreaming about Dreamtown. On down to Dreamtown.
You broke my heart. You broke my heart. You broke my heart, and I forgave you. You took your love took your love. You took your love away from me. Don't you see how lonely I am without your love? Don't you see me crying my tears over you? Don't you see me wondering how to bring you home? What you got that I don't have? What you do that I don't do? What does she say that I don't say that takes you away from me? When did she take your love? Was I just sleeping? When did you fall in love with someone other than me? Don't you see me trying to win your love? Don't you see me loving you hard as I can? Don't you see me losing the best thing I ever had? Every night my tears could fill an ocean. Just when I think I'm over you is when I miss you most of all. It's really the little things reminding me of you, the things that don't matter at all, that tell me that you're gone. Don't you see how lonely I am without your love? Don't you see me crying my tears over you? Don't you see me wondering how to bring you home? Don't you see me trying to win your love? Don't you see me loving you hard as I can? Don't you see me losing the best thing I ever had? Don't you see how lonely I am without your love? Don't you see me crying my tears over you? Don't you see me wondering how to bring you home?
Be so selfish, Lord, wanting her to stay. It's just she's such a major part of my life. I'm with her every day. I realize that she'd be better off in heaven than on earth. I don't wanna have to say goodbye to the woman who gave me birth. Oh, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? You gave me such a wonderful mom. I recall the way her heart would break to see her kids in pain. And now my aching heart is telling me that our roles in life have changed. And I can tell from all her courage and strength that she's being carried by you. I'm trying so very hard, I think you'll have to carry me too. Oh, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? You gave me such a wonderful mom. Oh, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? You gave me such a wonderful mom. A wonderful mom. Such a wonderful mom. Wonderful mom, such a wonderful mom. A wonderful mom, such a wonderful mom. Oh, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? You gave me such a wonderful mom. Oh, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? Oh, Lord, what can I say? You gave me such a wonderful mom. A wonderful mom. Such a wonderful mom. Wonderful mom, such a wonderful mom. A wonderful mom, such a wonderful mom.
So Rick and I are laughing in the studio right now because he gave me the politically correct finger. So we'll have to define that later. When Joey's in, we need to define that when Joey's in because he's going to have some great comments.
It's funny. What is this new MX indicate? Or, it's not Mrs., it's not Mr. anymore. It's MX.
Oh, because of political correctness?
I guess. What does MX mean? Is it mix?
No I think so, yeah. Well, you know what? It's okay. Everybody, hey, whatever people are, people are who they are.
All right.
So we don't care. We'll call them by whoever they want to be called. So we are back here in the studio for the Covered Bridge Music Hour. And again, I want to thank everybody for listening in here on Monday night. I'm Kevin Nemeth, and again, I'm in the studio with Ricky Rocket Beck. Joey is tracking next door as we're trying to kill two birds with one stone and doing the show plus Covered Bridge 7. And speaking of new music,
right?
Don't give me that look.
No, I was just going to say, I was going to say last set that it's odd because you and I are always doing the show and Joey's out there having all the fun.
Well,
Not that we don't have fun in here.
Well,
but
we join him after the show, but he's got to lay down his stuff.
We're going to have to grab him one time and bring him in.
Well, let's talk a little bit about some new music. Now, Rick,
okay.
you're writing some new stuff, and you've got, I just heard a couple tracks that you've been putting down, and you're the only one we really haven't talked to very much about the process. So, we did an interview. Covered Bridge Music Hour did an interview with you. It's been almost 2 years now.
Yeah, I almost forgot.
So this is going to be an impromptu interview. So,
uh-oh.
You are now the guest.
Are you putting me on the spot?
I'm putting you on the spot. You are now the guest of the Covered Bridge Music Hour.
Rick's in the hot seat.
So you've got 2 songs you're working on. Actually, probably 3 when you count the one that's 90% done.
You mean the Beatles thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But How I Felt was the one that you just kind of put together about a month and a half ago, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then this latest one is, what are you titling this latest one?
Falling for You.
Falling for You.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so both of these are pretty cool tunes. I've got a chance to hear them. So let's tell the audience, what is your process? Because these songs are going to come together real nice. I mean, are you lyrics first? Are you music first? I think both of these you were music first, right? How I Felt was lyric first, right?
No. Actually, How I Felt, I was mixing Jim Frissa, the rock and roll track.
Right.
And right in the middle of the track, and you know how powerful that is.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All of a sudden, the melody came to me.
While you were mixing a rock and roll tune?
Yeah. and it's not like I was hearing voices or anything, but it was like
Was it something that came out of that rock and roll tune of Jim's or is it just out of the blue?
No, I don't recall. I might have been working on a guitar I was working on a simple track, and just all of a sudden, I stopped, and it was there. And that's when I ran out and grabbed you, and I said,
I remember
can
that.
you record me on my phone?
Right, I remember that.
Now, I'm having a...
well, but I mean, you're mixing a rock and roll tune. You get the idea of a melody. We go out and do a quick capture the melody demo.
Yes.
And then you build the backing chords and the backing musical parts to that melody.
Right.
So that's pretty cool inspiration. It's kind of like everybody that's listened to the show that's a songwriter, you get those things in the middle of the night, and if you don't get up and write them down, they're lost. So I'm glad you did that.
Well, and here's what I was going to tell you was, if you go to the Rocket Launch shows on Digital Street Radio,
right,
and look at the April 20th show,
okay,
I actually played that initial demo that
cool.
where I
Yeah,
recorded
check
just the chords and the melody, and then the latest demo. It's just the instrumental. No, I'm sorry. There's a double track vocal on there, but it's for musicians to hear, a reference track. But I'm trying to show the song in process,
how it's created.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what Rocket Launch show was that? April
20th.
All right. So all of you listeners out there, you want to check out how this stuff. It starts from the ground up. This is a kind of an example. So you're going to take it all the way through?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to take it all the way through
to
the finished product.
And sometimes I'll get a melody or a lyric, and it just sits there.
Yeah, right.
But this song and the newest song, Fallen, what song were we talking? Well, the first song.
Well, we're talking.
I'm getting old.
No, we're talking about How I Felt.
How I Felt.
Yeah,
there you
right,
go.
yeah.
All right. Well, that song, when you recorded that little verse, I transferred that, took it home, and I couldn't let it go. So by the end of the night, I had the lyrics.
Right.
Came in the next morning and put down that double track vocal.
Right.
And then I guess within the next week had some horns and a little bass line, but you kind of see where the song's going. Now, Fallen was the same way, except I had a chord progression that I liked, but I sat on that for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden,
Just came out.
a life event happened, and boom.
Yep.
You know.
Well, and that's kind of how it works. And both of those tracks, I can't wait till you finish them, because I think people will like them because they're very catchy.
Right.
Both tunes. One's completely different than the other, but they're both very catchy, and that's always a good sign. Especially Fallen. Right before we did this show tonight, you let me hear that demo of what you did over the weekend, and I'm already still whistling the tune. So it's kind of like when Dave Brenton left here when he did Bitchin'.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I whistled that tune for 6 months afterwards.
Yeah.
So, Dave, if you're listening, that song still kicks. So
Yep,
it's still
yep.
a very
You
catchy
ain't
tune.
kidding.
So, well, listen, let's get to the last 4 tracks. And again, if you want to be heard here on the Cover Bridge Music Hour or the Rocket Launch Show and get your music out on Digital Street Radio, send us an email at digitalstreetradio@gmail.com. We'll tell you how to get your music to us, and we would love to play your tracks on our show. So let's get to our last 4 songs. We have Isaiah Howard, Midnight Music, which this is my favorite track from his CD. And Isaiah's about 15 now, right?
Yeah,
He's about
15 or 16.
Hannah Sturtz, Unbroken.
Yep.
Hannah's about she was 14, right? 14,
I believe
15.
so.
Tom Hench with Illusion. Now, Tom's not 14, 15. But he is that in his heart.
Yep.
He's still that in his
Boy,
heart.
you ain't kidding there.
And then Les Rain, Where Did We Go Wrong?
Yep.
And that'll be the 4 songs, and we'll be back next Monday night. Also, stay tuned for last week's broadcast, which we'll post from the Rocket Launch Show and the Cover Bridge Music Hour. And then we'll be back here next Monday night. Everybody have a great night, and thanks again for listening in.
I was playing rock and roll and I was thinking, this is a great night so far. My grandparents woke up and they got a little mad and asked me why my amp was so loud. I said, I'm just pretending that I'm playing in front of a gigantic crowd. If you have a guitar and you know how to use it, then everybody go and play some midnight music. Really tired from playing last night. I almost fell asleep and he asked me what was wrong. I said I was awake all night playing classic rock songs. My guitar called my name so I had to use it, and that's when I started playing midnight music.
Screaming whispers, I'm living under haunted skies. I paint my arm with pain, 'cause you don't seem to recognize. My skin is burned from tears, but you don't really understand how it feels to keep the pain inside, and no one else sees you crash and burn. But I'm okay. The scars on my arm are of yesterday. I'll keep my head held high and break the walls that surround me. I'm gonna be unbroken. My heart has been broken one too many times, and I pick up all the pieces you seem to leave behind, and I lie awake at night hoping I'll forget how it feels to be alone inside, and no one else sees you falling. But I'm okay. The scars on my arm are of yesterday. I'll keep my head held high and break the walls that surround me. I'm gonna be. Have you ever felt like your walls are caving in? Every tear you cry doesn't seem to make no difference. I'll keep my head held high and wipe all of your tears. the scars won't ever fade. You'll keep your head held high and break the walls that surround you. You'll make it through, 'cause you're unbroken. I'm unbroken.
I spent a long time just trying to find out what other people thought I should be. But expectations are illusions. Now each day I try just to be me. So let them go now, these illusions. They are not in your control. Know that only in your own mind will you find peace for your soul. Sometimes I've been right, most times I've been wrong. But from these times I have come to see, if I am wrong, I just say so, then move on and let it be. So let them go now, these fears of failing, they're illusions you can't control. Know that only in your own mind will you find peace for your soul. There's one thing I've come to know now, though it took many years to reveal. It's that some things, once important, were illusions and not real. So let them go now, life's illusions, they are things beyond control. Know that only in your own mind will you find peace for your soul.
I thought our love will always stay, and it will always